back. It is your feel-good breakfast show. It's Expresso on S3, and we're about to dive into the world of entertainment. We're going to catch up with what the celebrities are up to in the world. And Carissa, you are going to give us the lowdown.
I am.
Break it down, girl. Break it down.
I absolutely love entertainment news, and especially when the Queen, Madonna, is in the building.
Ooh.
I don't know if you know much about Madonna's dating history, but it is rich with so many incredible artists. Speaking of, Guy Ritchie is there in as well. He, of course, is a director that we all know and love. We also have the likes of Michael Jackson. Don't know if you knew that.
I did not know that.
Tupac Shakur.
Sean Penn.
Sean Penn was in the mix. They were together for a while. And even Basquiat, the artist. Like, it just goes on and on and on. And today, we, of course... And on. And today, of course, we're going to talk about her ending her long-term relationship with a former long romance boyfriend, Josh Popper. I was quite sad to see the two of them split up. They'd grown close, you know, over the past while, and she moved from one man to the other. I feel like I got those names mixed up. So she was with one boxer, but then moved to yet another. So she was with Josh. They spent a year together. He's 30 years old. She's 65. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, you go, girl.
They spent a year together. In fact, her son introduced them, and then, you know, a romance occurred. No. And now she's with a different boxer who's from the UK, and his name is Richard Riakpro. And it seems like their relationship is blossoming right now.
And he's also in his 30s. He's like...
He's at least 35.
At least, she says. Like, it's a bad thing.
She looks so good.
I think, and I saw a beautiful article about J-Lo, because this is 55 or 54. Yeah. It's not. This is 54 or 65 if you have limitless resources.
Come on.
And you've got to really take that on board. And I think that article really made staked a claim of, like, don't look to celebrities as being the baseline existence of what people should look like, feel like, act like.
Or conduct their lives like.
Yeah, it's a different lane. And we sit in a different lane. But kudos to her, because she is crushable, and she has probably been my first crush, if I think way back when.
Come on, yes.
So, I mean, to maintain that level of relevance and self-love and confidence and just... She doesn't care, and I love that.
And I love that. Madonna's an absolute icon. You know, she even dated somebody named Madonna too, and I just feel like she is just the queen of all queens. Can we talk about the big Shaq, though?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness, I'm such a fan. I'm such a fan of Shaquille O'Neal. He truly is just such a big teddy bear. He's over 7 feet tall with a heart that's even bigger, and he's very passionate about education. I don't know if you knew that. So not only did he have an NBA career that spanned over decades, he also decided to get his master's degree. But listen to this. The university said, Shaq, you cannot do an online course. You can't get your degree that way. And he was saying, okay, what I would like to do is come on through and do an in-person thing. And they said, if you can get 15 people to join your class, you're welcome to come. So he paid for 15 people to get their master's degree.
Oh, wow.
I mean, come on. The man is such a legend, and I honestly think his philanthropy goes so far.
But think of that strategic network of those 15 people, what they'll be worth. But I love that. I love this, like, we all rise together
notion.
Look
at the height difference.
That is hilarious.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, Big Shaq.
But
There's
also,
the reason why they call him that.
Photo of him holding the basketball. Basketballs are big.
Yeah.
It makes it look like a miniature.
Does he have to jump to reach the hoop? I don't think he has to jump to reach the hoop. He is a giant, but I love that analogy, that his heart is even bigger. I love that.
I feel like we need to just give it into context. How tall is Eben Etzebeth? He is 6 foot?
8 or 9. He must be close to 7, not quite, but I'm sure he's around. So don't come for me, Ebby, if I've got
he's tall.
Inches off.
So Shaq's even taller.
And bigger. It's the volume. It's that they are, like, spread out. But that is awesome. Absolutely love you, Shaq. They are spread out across 3 football fields, apparently.
You know, one fun fact about Shaq, he actually gets pedicures regularly. So he's got all the different designs. And, well, he says he's got ugly feet and he doesn't want to deal with it. So he's like, here you go. That's your job.
Offer accepted. Challenge accepted, Shaq. I love it. That was a beautiful story. I love that.
Let's get into a homegrown story, one that really warmed my heart. You know, in 2022, it was a really challenging year for our singer, our songbird, Lyra. She suffered a stroke, and that really put such a halt on her career. And when you're a singer, and that's what you do, where do you go?
We thought it was the end.
We thought it was the end of her. 2 years later, she is taken to the stage at Constitution Hill and really made made such a beautiful impact of those around her. She made them feel good, and I absolutely love to see it.
That's a beautiful story. I remember when the news broke, she was abroad when she had this experience, and then, you know, it's a scary thing to go through alone, never mind abroad. And it's so beautiful that she's retaken the stage and just, you know, it didn't hold her back.
Guys, to put it in perspective, there are people who struggle to learn to talk again after going through a gateway like this. You can imagine when your whole career, your whole persona, I would imagine so much of your self-worth and your self-image, and take nothing away from the kind of confident person that she's always been, because I've known her for a long time. She was one of the Avengers, yo. She was one of the first South African artists to do it authentically, her way, and achieve the success that we thought wasn't really possible for South African artists, individual artists who weren't just jumping on a trend. She created a lane for herself. Imagine that's all taken away in one moment. How do you find your way back? Well, she's shown us. You just pick yourself up and you do it.
What an
so
inspiration.
proud.
What an inspiration.
Wow. Oh, well, that is a wrap on our entertainment news.